Hey y'all, it is Bree, the Hot Empress. I know it's been a while since you see me. It's been so long. Let's see. How y'all been doing? What's up? My hair needs to dry. My little roller set. Sky, please. I got my little roller set going on, and it needs to dry before I do anything to it. So I figured go live, see what they talk about. So what's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? I figured I'd do ancestor messages today. My cat is mad because I put her up. But she just be doing too much for me. She just be doing entirely too much. And every time I go live. So let's get into these messages. I'm feeling like y'all want to do some money messages. Y'all want to talk about the money. Let's do some money messages. Let's do some money messages. I want to thank our elevated ancestors, known and unknown, who are here to deliver these messages for us today. I set intentions that no outside interferences will be allowed in this space as we connect with our ancestors. What messages do we need to know right now, Spirit, about our finances? I think we got 3 different messages here, so I'll take 3 different cards and we'll dive into them. What do we need to know about our finances, ancestors? Gratitude list. Counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover amazing generosity of the universe. So I'm getting that some of you guys need to work on a gratitude list, block out distractions. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it is time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power and responsibility to block them out. So I'm getting another group of you guys are distractions. Distractions is getting in the way of you gaining more, earning more, generating more ideas. God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there's no lack or limitation. Rather, there's plenty of abundance for all to share. So some of you guys are battling or overcoming limited beliefs, and you need to understand that God is your source. Cooperation instead of competition. What is yours, and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete, and there's an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. So I'm getting overall, though, we all are kind of dealing with scarcity mentality. Thinking that we don't have enough. Not seeing what's around us and allowing distractions to get in the way. Allowing distractions to get in the way of what we need to do to get that next level, to hit that goal financially. Yeah, it's time to get more strategic about the things that you already have. I'm getting for this gratitude, the people who resonate with the gratitude list card. I feel like there's some things that you already have. There's some idea that you already have. I'm also getting that there's this need to also be grateful for the things that you already have with the Seven of Swords, Nine of Cups. I'm also getting that not telling everybody. Don't tell everybody, the great things that you got going on right now. Ten of Cups, Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups. Wow. So I'm getting that there's going to be some great things, or there has been some things for message number one. There's been some people who kind of have been moving in silence, or Spirit is telling you to move in silence right now until you get what it is that you want. For others of you, I feel like you are in a space where you're good, and you may have to distance yourself from family, or you may not be able to tell certain loved ones about what you have going on, because everybody's not in the space to be happy for you. So I'm also getting that with this message. Let's get one more card for that gratitude message. Yeah, look at that. I told you, Page of Swords and Five of Swords. You have people watching you who could be jealous or want to sabotage you in some type of way. This could also be making sure that you're paying attention to yourself, making sure you're not self-sabotaging. Also, this is about scripting. I feel like some of you guys need to learn how to script, journal. I'm hearing some of you guys can talk yourself in and out, into something and out of something, into a good idea and right out of it. So maybe getting out of your head, making sure that you're not self-sabotaging. This message is for the people who could potentially be self-sabotagers, specifically when it comes to finances and money. I'm getting also here about budgeting, overindulging, being mindful of what you've been overindulging in, paying more attention to your budget. If you haven't been really proactive with that, get on it, because you don't want to get away from yourself. I feel like some of you guys are just really enjoying this good time, and so Spirit is saying, yes, enjoy that good time, but also making sure that you're staying strategic, you're being disciplined. For instance, if you know that you're good, you're straight, it doesn't mean you need to just go out and go to the most expensive restaurants and spend all your money. Be strategic. Go to, $5 margaritas and martinis on Mondays at Bonefish. That's what I do. Whenever I like to go and indulge, I'm not just willy-nilly doing it. I'm being strategic about it. So I'm gonna go on a Monday when I know I can get food for the cheap, where the liquor is for the low. I'm being more strategic about how I spend my money, even though I could go to those restaurants and very well afford that. However, I have to think long term. What do I value? And, do I value having a good time at this moment over my long term goals? So, some of you guys need to assess those things. Our next message is the blocking out distractions. Let's get into that. We got Three of Pentacles. Yeah, there could be some distractions going on within the workplace. Could be workplace drama. There could be some type of project that you could be working on, putting effort and energy into. I'm also getting, don't tell anybody about what you got going on that cannot help you. I'm also getting something about delegating, learning how to delegate certain tasks to others. Some of you guys could be saving for a new home. Yep. Three of Pentacles, Two of Wands here with the blocking out distractions so you can see exactly what you want. The Two of Wands is about setting intentions for what you want. Okay, this is having the world in your hand and then making some type of decisions about what actions you need to take to get what it is that you want. And I feel like these distractions is kind of clouding your judgment, clouding your desires. Okay, yeah, but look at that. The Three of Wands after the Two of Wands. The Three of Wands is about receiving what it is you want after setting the intentions. So Spirit is saying you are You have the power, you have the means, you have the strength, you have the resources to build, receive whatever this is. I'm also getting this could be some type of receiving some type of what is it called? Like level up, employment, what is it? Promotion. Receiving some type of promotion, becoming the boss, becoming your own boss, becoming self-employed, building something. This is given that if you build it, they will come. Which I watched a video about that today. A guy was talking about how that philosophy is incorrect. If you build it, that they will come is not really uh, a thing. But I personally have had experience where that has been a thing where they, if you do build it, they will come. I do feel like it does take a little finesse, a little strategy to go about it, but it's not really hard to start your own business and to create something that is needed. And so maybe there's some things clouding your judgment or distracting you from seeing what is it that the people around you need. I feel like my teeth, they look really white. My toothpaste is working. Anyways, yeah. So for this group of people who, you know, could be dealing with a lot of distractions, there's something here that you could be working on, and it's going to require you to have to put yourself first. Even though I don't have the 5 of wands here. I'm kind of feeling the 5 of wands. The 2 and the 3 does make a 5 here. So there could be, like I said, some workplace drama or some competition within the workplace for you to get this position or for you to get in the eyes of the boss. Um, but I feel like you can overcome this by blocking out distractions, stay focused, and lock in. Okay, that's the word for you. Lock in. Okay, with this God as your source, the Wheel of Fortune, things are going to turn in your favor. Okay, I feel like just by simply acknowledging your source, it's simply acknowledging that you are the creator. Oh yeah, 10 of Swords. Goodness, the only way down is up. Miss MJ from Soulful Resolution, she says there's not an 11 of Swords. This is the worst that it can get. Spirit is saying things are about to change in your favor. Um, you could be at a low moment right now. You could have been dealing with some betrayals or some, look at that, 7 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles in reverse. This is coming out of confusion, coming out of financial hardship, coming out of financial imbalance here. King of Swords. I feel like the King of Swords in reverse is Mr. Know-It-All. Okay, he thinks he knows it all. Okay, and I feel like maybe this was you at one point in time, Mr. I think I knew it all, or you followed someone who you thought knew it all. You put your trust into this person, this King of Swords in reverse. This person, instead of leading you in the right direction, because I feel like some of you guys is the King of Swords in reverse, and then some of you guys, this King of Swords in reverse, 10 of Swords, you, meaning they led you down a path that just was not in alignment with you. This could be easily bamboozled, scammed, or put in a position where you're financially off your kilter in some type of way, put you behind, set you back, clouded your judgment, clouded your decision making. I feel like that was, you were this King of Swords in reverse. You just wasn't very clear. I feel like you know better. You just didn't do better. That's how I feel with the King of Swords. It's kind of given like, uh, yeah, I mean, that's just straight up. Like you knew better and you just didn't do better. Yeah, four wands in reverse. So you kind of got to the point where you're feeling kind of unstable. Like you feel like some of you guys may feel like you have to start over again. But understand that God is your source. I mean, even if you do have to start over again, I mean, the wheel is turning. The wheel has to turn. So if it's been down, baby, it's going up. It's going up. So if this message was for you, you know, I feel like the King of Swords upright is someone who's wise and strategic. So Spirit is saying you need to be more strategic about certain moves you making. You need to have discernment about certain decisions you're making when it comes to your finances. The King of Swords never lets nobody trick them out their spots. Okay, the King of Swords, his head is on a swivel, and he will fact check and he will do whatever it takes. I'm getting some of you guys are investors, or you're wanting to learn about investing, or something that you think or does require a sharp mind, or something that does require you to do due diligence. Like it doesn't, like you can't just take anybody's word for it. You're gonna have to be your own man over your own, man or woman, over your own finances. And you can't, I'm getting that you're not going to no longer allow others to tell you what's best for you when it comes to the decisions you need to make regarding your finances. You're going to allow your intuition, your discernment, your wisdom, your intelligence to guide you, and you're going to start trusting yourself, or you need to. Let's get some shadow cards. I just got this deck from the T to the Mu, but I thought it was pretty neat, and maybe there's some messages here that we need to know regarding our finances. Some shadow work that we could be working on to better our finances. Perfectionism. Interesting. Broken things let in the light. Perfection is beautiful but sterile illusion. Okay. Shame. Embrace your flaws. They are a part of your unique story. I'm getting with that shame card, that all eyes on you thing. Like, it's feeling like, you know, if people knew this about me, then XYZ. They wouldn't think that of this, you know. I feel like this shame is rooted in other people's opinions, how people view you. You're too busy worried about that. I don't know if you knew or if you know, but it's really none of your business what somebody else thinks of you and how somebody else view you. That is not your business. You're stepping over the line. And to allow yourself to feel some type of way based off of that is crazy. I'm not saying you're crazy, but I'm just saying, like, with that information that you have now, you need to know that. And we all do it. Don't get me wrong. We all do it. We all, at some point, cared about how others view us, you know, what other people think about us, but it's time to get out of that. It's what I'm getting here. Not allowing your finances to become the detriment behind you feeling this shame, or wanting to feel like you have to be perfect at all times, or things have to be in order. Like, people fall short. People fall short all the time, every day. The biggest people fall short all the time, every day. We could just talk about the president. Okay, that is a perfect example. Imposter syndrome. You need to work on that. It's Imposter syndrome comes from the lack of worthiness, the feeling like you're not capable, feeling like you're not someone who. So I'm here to tell you that you are capable. You are capable of taking care of yourself. You are capable of going to the next level. You are capable of getting that job. You are capable of earning that position. You are more than capable. It says you are capable and worth. Oh wow, I haven't even read. I just got these cards, so it says you are capable and worthy. Your inner critic is the real imposter. So you need to know that you are capable, you are worthy, and some of you guys are in a good position right now, and you got to where you are because of that. And some of you guys may feel like um a little bit of guilt from earning your spot. Apathy. Care deeply, even if it hurts. A frozen heart cannot feel joy either. Wow. So some of you guys, like I said, have been hurt, backstabbed, there has been some drama or some issues surrounding money. And Spirit is saying, don't allow these experiences to harden your heart. Don't allow these experiences to harden your heart. It says a frozen heart cannot feel joy either. So you don't want to feel nothing? Okay. That's all I got for y'all today. That's all I got. That's all I got. Thank y'all so much for being here and watching. If you really enjoyed these messages, subscribe and like this video. In the meantime, I'll see you next time.